So when that takes place, if they moved out of the state of Rhode Island, would they now be considered by the ATF manufacturers of firearms and then they're not able to do it? So say they moved to Kansas, okay? They were in Rhode Island, they were forced to do this, and they did that. They moved to Kansas. Does the ATF now consider that individual a manufacturer of firearms and is pretty much prohibited from doing the exact same project in Kansas now because he had to grandfather his weapon in here in Rhode Island?
Well, I think there are checks and balances in place, and although I can't say with 100% certainty, it would make sense to me that ATF has jurisdiction of that so that a person can move with that firearm, because it's a federal agency that would cover it interstate.
I'm not talking about the ability to transport the firearm. I'm talking about the ability so right now, we're making it illegal, but another state might have it legal. Under the Federal Firearms Control Act of 1968, once you go through that process, as I understand it, and you go through and serialize a weapon, they now consider you, normally in the past, you do it because you want to transfer ownership. Well, in this case, we're doing it to grandfather the weapon. Is there any protections for that person once they leave the state of Rhode Island to no longer be considered a manufacturer? Because as I understand the process now, as soon as you affix a serial number to a firearm, the ATF considers you a manufacturer and you are no longer able to go about the project anymore.
I can't answer that. I don't know if ATF would consider a manufacturer by putting a serial number, registering with them on a weapon without a serial number that's already on it, an 80% receiver. I don't have that answer.